Right. Happy New Year, everybody. Make sure you have your bands ready, your bench, stable bench, your walls, your space. Careful of the chandelier above you. And let's mobilise. So, bend your knees, feet hip width apart, tummy nice firm. Treating you to my special Christmas leggings, fun leggings. Got to have some fun. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Posture, posture, posture. Now, guys, if you haven't done any squats, lunges, any of the movements that we're going to do now in the last 7 days or longer, so 7 days or longer, be very careful. Do the easier options just to be on the safer side. So bend your knees, bottom in, belly in, rotating. Very good. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Breathe. And some side bends. So anything that you haven't done, 7 or longer days, then be very, very careful. So we're going to do the squats, not so low, not so deep, maybe not so fast. And the same with the lunges in particular. And the press ups, we'll do press ups. Make sure you do the easier ones. Can you all hear me all right? Yes, thumbs up. Can you all hear me? Excellent. I think we would have shouted before now, but knee raises, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Draw the abs in, bottom in, shoulders relax. Raise those knees. Now we are going to do an exercise today. We're going to swing these arms. Swing these arms. Good mobilizing. Good easing up of the hips, thighs, shoulders. And we're going to do that faster, slower. We can do a longer stride, so a bigger stride between, only if your hips and thighs have been okay with this lateral movement, the sideways movement. So just a little side stride, if you want to, or a bigger one, or a smaller one. And I'm going to add a higher impact one later on for those of you who have been keeping everything going for less than 7 days, or within the last 7 days. We've been a bit more active. If you haven't, do not do the higher impact. Okay, so squatting, sitting through. Oh, I'm getting quite warm already. I might have to take my hat off. So sit through the heels. So we do the squats, keeping the knees apart, feet hip width apart for this one, just a narrow squat. And sticking your bottom out behind you, little knee bend if you're not so sure about knees, hips, thighs, backs, or if you haven't been doing this within the last 7 days. So if you haven't been doing many squats and lunges within the last 7 days, then just don't go too far with these squats, too far down. Later on, you have been doing these recently, and knees and hips and thighs and backs are good. You might want to go a bit deeper, but that's entirely up to you. Arm curls, leg curls, and that's up to you if you've been doing it recently. The chest up, shoulders down, belly in, squeeze those abs. Well, I'm certainly warming up. I don't know about you. Probably all the hot air talking for me, that is. So we're going to do also nice wide squat. So just wide squat, turning the feet out, only as wide as you feel comfortable. And again, only a little shallow one, if you're not sure, little shallow, so you're not bending your knees much. If you haven't been doing squats, lunges within the last 7 days, just little shallow ones. And we're warming up as well, so we'll be careful warming up. It's always best just to feel what your body's up to, warming up. Yeah, and we're going to also do a reach up. So we're going to squat and reach up. So that's one of the exercises. So make sure you have your resistance band at the ready. Different strength ones, different exercises. And make sure you have a nice stable bench, or chair, a couple of chairs. Make sure you have a nice wall. You might have a wall nearby for the press ups later on, very soon. So reaching up, not over, because that can compromise the lower back. So you want to reach up, a bit safer on the back, tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Arm curls, leg curls, a little bit quicker, mobilizing the joints, getting the heart rate up and loosening joints, muscles, getting the heart rate up and getting us warmer, ready for action, getting the oxygen transported in the blood to the muscles and the brain. A little bit of brain work, maybe. Right, so we're going to do some stepping on the spot. That's the first exercise. You're stepping on the spot, just nice low impact, slower or faster, and the higher impact would be jogging. So if you're happier with a bit of higher impact and jogging, if you've got any space, you might want to move about a bit, just for the fun of it. You might want to move, but if you haven't got much space, stay where you are. And again, low impact stepping and not getting the heart rate up so high, entirely up to you. So we've got that one. We've got a squat. So in a moment, you're going to get a resistance band. So just squat and this action of the arms around the belly button height. So I'll just demonstrate with the band, but you'll just carry on like that at the moment. So very soon you'll want your band like so, squeezing back, palms up. So very soon, not yet, and it will be an underhand grip like so. So that will be that one with the narrow squat. We've got lunge back. So you step to your right, go back with your left leg, and then stride to your left, and then go back with your right. Stride to your right, go back with your left. Stride to your left, go back with your right leg. All right, so mirroring me. So you're going this way, back with this leg, which is your right. Go back with your left. Go back with your right. Go back with your left. You're just doing a little stride to the side. And that same leg that you're going back with goes to the side. And again, with the lunges, only a little knee bend. You can just do this capoeira styley. Do that. That's a not so intense version. Just a little step back, rocking backwards and forwards, capoeira styley. But if you do want to go a bit deeper, you may. A little bit deeper there. You may, only if your hips, knees and thighs, and you've been doing this, or something like this, within the last week. Don't go too deeply otherwise. Okay, arm curls, leg curls. That's the capoeira styley lunges. We've done the knee raises. We'll come back to that. And with the side stride, we'll come back to that one very soon. Press ups, as I say, make sure you've got a nice wall nearby to lean on. Nice, in fact, do this wall over here. Nice wall to lean on, like so. Or just make sure, don't need to do this yet. Make sure you've got a nice bench or chairs to lean on for your press ups very soon. So don't do that one yet. We've got double arm rows. Just double arm rows with the resistance bands later on. Squeeze those elbows back, straighten the arms. Squeeze the elbows back, straighten the arms. Squeeze back, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. So we'll do those later on with the resistance bands. All will be revealed once we get thoroughly into this. And last but not least, we've got that nice wide squat reaching up. So do a few of these to fully warm up. Guys, if you're getting warmer, you all got warmer? Yes, great. Sit through those heels. You're looking good to me. Sit through those heels. So toes out, lovely. We're going, yay, yay. Got to celebrate something. Think of something to celebrate. Yay. Sit through those heels. Good. Okay, arm curls, leg curls. We're all set to go, I hope. All loosened up, warmed up, heart rate up a bit. Okay, let's start with stepping on the spot. Here we go. Later on, we've also got a twisting stomach exercise. Start the timer. Here we go. We've also got a balance exercise to do and a plank. So core near the end. Some more core balancing. Now you can do this nice and fast, tummy nice and firm, otherwise known as a wobble exercise maybe. The tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, everything up and in. If you want to make that a bit tougher, you can do that more of a higher impact, some more jogging on the spot. Slow it down. You're not sure about getting the heart rate up so high. You don't want to make it so intense. Just a slow jog, especially if you haven't been walking. But I think most of you have been walking, so that's great. So keep up the walking. At least you've been walking. Keep everything up and in, shoulders down. 5 more seconds. Faster, slower. Any sort of movement you like. Keep the shoulders relaxed down, belly in. Breathe and on to the next exercise. Grab your band. I would recommend this medium strength band, but if your shoulders aren't so good, then an easier one. Pink, the ones that I have, they all come in different colours and strengths actually. So narrow squat, squatting down, squeezing back, chest up, shoulders down, and only go as deep as you dare with those squats, as I was saying. Not too deep if you haven't been doing these for a little while. Keep the shoulders down, chest up, belly in, head nice and straight. If one or two of you looking somewhere, maybe you've got the cat around your feet. I don't know. Cat or child, I don't know. Sit through the heels. To keep the shoulders down. If you want to make it tougher, hold it shorter, or get a tougher band. The shorter makes it tougher, longer makes it a bit easier, an easier band. And make sure you're squeezing between your shoulder blades. Keep those shoulders down. Don't want any shoulders up like this, guys. Shoulders down, chest up, shoulders down. And only do as deep or shallow squats. So little squats if you're not so sure about your hips, knees and backs. If you want to work harder and you've been working out recently within the last week, then you can continue. You can get a little bit deeper with those squats. Time is up. The capoeira style. Lunge back. So come to your right. Go back with that left leg to the side. Back with the right leg. Back with the left leg. Back with the right leg. So back with this leg going back to the side. Back with this one going back to the side. Going this one to the side. Lovely, and I'm liking the style. Wrap the arms around so you get a bit of a twist as well, if you can. The balance is there. Challenge the balance with a little bit more twisting in the core. Stay inside. Lovely. Good. So deeper if you dare, only if your hips, knees and thighs are happy. Deeper one. But if not, and you've been doing it in the last, make sure your knee is above the ankle here. So your toes up. You're not like this. Your weight is back, 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 back. Well done. Onto the knee raises. Swinging those arms. So we can do this slower. Keep the shoulders down. Sort of big and slow, or big and slightly faster. We can do the stride to the side. Stride to the side. That includes quite a lot of bit more coordination. So side and knee up, side to knee up, side to knee up. Now, those of you who want a higher impact, you can do the side stride and a hop. Side stride and a hop. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Those, if you're not sure about that high impact with your ankles, feet, energy, joints, muscles, anything, then you can just do this slower, high knees, arms, or you can do this hop, entirely up to you. Keep everything up and in, keep the shoulders down. Excellent. Have a rest. Seeing some interesting versions of that, very good. Press ups. Now, you've got a wall, so you press up against the wall, chest up, shoulders down, belly in, hands around the chest height here. If you have a bench or a couple of chairs, you can do here. Keep the shoulders down, breathe in, out. Elbows, pelvis, belly in, bottom in, shoulders down, breathing in, breathing out. Got a kitchen work surface or a table, nice stable table. Shoulders down, tabletop. That's a bit tougher, the table. If you're leaning against the table here, that would be quite a bit tougher. Or the floor, tougher again. If you want to do things on the floor, like so. Knees down, I'd highly recommend. Chest up, shoulders down, knees down. This is tougher again. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep those shoulders down. Let me have a quick little look at these. I can see you. Those I can see. Very good, Margaret. Keep the shoulders down. Yes, I can see people using bookshelves and pianos. Excellent. Keep the shoulders down. Walls, yes. Very nice. Kitchen work surface. Excellent. Have a little rest. We'll come back to those. Those are the triceps, chest, core. Excellent. All right, wide squats. Now here we go. Nice wide squats. Reaching up. Wide squat, reaching up and reaching up. Here we go. So everything up and in, shoulders down. You don't have to use the arms if you've got any problem with the shoulders or neck, anything painful. You can actually take the arm out to the side, forwards, whatever's most comfortable. Just, or just in front. Whatever you can do, whatever height of the arms, shoulders, reaching up if you can, though, with those shoulders and arms. Sit through the heels. Make sure toes are coming up. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Lovely. Pelvic floor up and in. Those of you know what your pelvic floor is. Shoulders down. Keep breathing. Excellent. Pushing up. You're going to use a band. Push up like it's a shoulder press, Nita. The shoulder press. Pushing up. So holding the band here, pushing up. Holding the band here, pushing up. If you are going to use a band. Good. Arm curls, leg curls. We are back to the start of those 6 before we go onto the core and the double arm row. So on the spot, jogging or stepping. Entirely up to you. So you're stepping, tummy nice and firm. Realign yourself, draw the belly in, bottom, shoulders down, everything up and in. Everything up and in. Keep the breathing, keep the shoulders down, have a little jog, the pelvic floor up and in, draw the belly in, shoulders down, breathe. And if you want a little jog around, a little bit forwards and back, make sure you got your room, got the space, and you're not falling over any carpet. We're outside in the ice. No, there's no ice this morning. It's not that cold. Very good. A little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. If you want to make it harder with that jogging on the spot, raise those knees. That's only if you've been doing this recently in the last 7 days. And abs are strong and your joints are good. All the higher impact. Lovely. The rest there. Grab your band. Narrow squat here. Feet hip width apart. Squatting down, squeezing back. Should feel the back of the arms between the shoulder blades. Keeping those knees apart when you do squat. Keep everything up and in. Shoulders down. Don't know whether I said hello to Sarah earlier on, but nice to see Sarah again. Good. Keep the shoulders down. Everything up and in. Good. Keep the shoulders down, belly in, and those knees apart. So these knees are here, they're not coming together. Everything up and in, squeezing. Hold the band shorter. Want to make it tougher or get a tougher band. Get an easier band or hold it longer to make it easier. Everything up and in, squeeze those shoulders down. Breathing. You're looking good to me. Just across the waist here, not high, but nice and low. Keep everything up and in. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Excellent. Keep that breathing going. Another 5 seconds. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Fantastic. Have a rest there. And that one, the capoeira lunge backs. So come to your right. Lunging back with your left. And you've got that nice twist around, that wrap around. And you can do an even more twist and wrap around. Balance allowing. Well, balance challenging, I should say. The tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. As wide a stride as you can, depending on your mobility, strength, balance, space. Everything up an inch. Just down. Squeeze and breathe. Keep that going. Everything up and in. So you've got that. You've got a little lunge back if you're not sure. Just a little back and forth. Tiny step. Hardly bending the knees at all. Or you're getting that deeper. Going back. Making sure that knee is above your ankle. Knee is above ankle, not forward. Give it a rest there. Well done, everybody. And he raises. Big arm swings. Slow, big, faster and big. You make it faster. Tummy nice and firm. Shoulders down. With that stride. You want to get the stride to the side as well. Keep that going. Slide to the side. Stride to the side. And with the hop. The stride to the side. Or just step and hop. If you want, if your joints are good. If you want a bit more impact, so higher intensity, getting the heart rate up higher, you can do this hopping, tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, breathe, big or little hops, or just little steps, knees not as high, depending on hips and thighs and back, tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, breathing, 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. I'm liking some of your Christmas trees, guys. Very good. And press ups. So again, find your wall, your kitchen work surface, the stable table, the floor or bench, and off you go. This bench one's good if bench or chairs, if you have some stable benches and chairs. Keep the shoulders down, Elvis, pelvis. Breathing in, as you go down, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So keep everything in, shoulders down. Nice strong core. Belly in, bottom in, shoulder squeezing down. Let's have a little look. 15, 20 more seconds. Let me have a peek. Looking good. I like the wall, the doors as well. Making sure the doors, you're closing the door, not leaning against the door where it might open. Sounds quite obvious, but you know. So breathing in, breathing out. Very good. I'm liking the head, everybody, nice and straight. Yeah, so no hyperextending heads and no dropping heads. Well done. Looking good. Have a rest there. That one. And we've got the nice wide squat. Nice wide squat, reaching up. Nice wide squat, reaching up. Tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Squeeze and breathe. Sit through those heels. Knees in line with toes. Toes are turning out. And slower. You want to make it faster. Like so. And I know one of you's got a band. You don't have to get this, but if you've got your band, you're pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Holding one here, pushing up like so. If you want to work the shoulders more, with that band, stick through the heels, everything up and in. Don't go too deep and low, depending on your hips, knees, and thighs. Keep that going. Got another 10 seconds. Reaching up as far as you feel comfortable with your back. Don't ever overreach or overstretch, because if you overstretch tight, vulnerable muscles around here and the back and sides, we know it's unpleasant. A lot of us have been there. Very good. Okay, back to the start of those 6, third and final round. Here we go. Jogging on the spot. As you all live, you're doing the third and final round. If you do disappear for slurps of tea, then let me know you're all right. you're on a recording, you can fast forward. Oh, did I say that? Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Draw the abs in nice and fast. If you want to make it harder, this is definitely a wobble exercise. The faster you go, woo! So that Christmas cake. Tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, belly in. Breathe. Good, good, good. Or slower. Lower impact, nice, slower. You're sort of, or you can just do a jog, a bounding jog. That's quite hard work as well. Just jogging, trying to get a bit higher. That's pretty hard work. Only if your joints are good. If you're not wanting to do anything higher impact, keep spot, just walking on the spot. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and 0. Some of you look like you're really enjoying that one. So, right, so grab your band. Feet hip width apart, keeping those knees apart. Squeezing between the shoulder blades. So we're working the back of the arms, between the shoulder blades, back of the shoulders. Keep everything up and in. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing, keep breathing. Lovely. And again, only as deep as you dare with those squats. Haven't been doing them recently, the last 7 days. Take it steady, so don't go so far. Don't go so far down, stick the bottom out. Toes coming up, so trying to get the weight through the heels here. So we're not doing this, the heels aren't coming up here. More the other way, toes coming up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Everything up and in. So we've got another 10 more seconds. Everything up and in. Oh, Jenny gone. Hope she's all right. Everything up and in. Squeeze, breathe. I think that's 10 seconds, isn't it? Very good, everybody. On to the next one. We've got those capoeira lunge backs. So starting to one side, backwards to the other side, backwards to the other side, and good twisting. Bit of twisting going on. Twisting, twisting, twisting the night away. Twisting, twisting. We've got some twisting on the stomach, a core exercise, a waist and back stomach exercise coming up very soon in this session. So more twisting. Might get a rendition of that one. So everything up and in, shoulders down, squeeze and breathe. Only go as deep as you dare. Again, you can go deeper if your hips and knees and thighs are good. And you've been doing it the last 7 days, or you've got that nice little just rocking backwards and forwards, hardly bend the knee at all, with or without the twisting. Very good. 5 more seconds. Everything up and in, just easier, harder. Well done. Good. Have a little rest from that one. The third and final round, we've got the knee raises, slower, faster. Here we go with the arm swing, big arm swing, with or without the hop. Entirely up to you, and with or without the stride to the side. So you do that stride to the side, everything up and in, shoulders down. It's harder with that stride to the side, and the hop, much harder. Easier, everything up and in, really squeeze, swing those arms, belly in, squeeze and breathe, breathing, shoulders down, everything up and in. Nice hops or no hops? This is the question. Lovely. Got another 15 more seconds. Keep the shoulders down, keep the abs in, keep smiling, keep hanging on in there. Lovely. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. On to your press up. So whether you're on a table here, you're on a table or a bench, or you need to pop those knees down. Everything up and in, knees down, shoulders down. Everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Shoulders down. Breathing. It's too hard. You need to go nearer to the wall. You should not feel it too, well, feel it on the arms, yes, and chest and shoulders. But if you've got any pain there, you've got any shoulder problems, start off with the easier one, the wall. Very good. Let's have a look. Very good. Keep your head nice and straight. Stick your bottom under, everybody. Nothing like this. Don't want this. Want the bottom under. Not that, but that. So belly in, bottom under, shoulders down. Not this, but this. So with all the core exercises, well, all the way through, postural generally. Shoulders down, tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Last few, guys. To finish those up. Lovely. Have a little rest. Well done. Somebody's got some energy this morning. Lovely. Very good. So, last of these squats for today. Squatting down, reaching up. Squatting down, reaching up. And again, only going as deep as you dare. So reaching up without overreaching. Reaching up, not over. Over tends to get more of the lower back. So if you've got a bit of lower back problem, or any back and shoulder problem, do not reach over, reach up, and don't overreach or overstretch. So keep the abs nice and strong, especially if you've got very loose joints. I know one or two of you have got very loose joints. You don't want to be overstretching or overreaching. So keeping everything nice and firm and shoulders down and tummy nice and firm keeps the joints where they should be, in their sockets. That's where we want them. Want to keep the joints in their sockets. Shoulders down. But we also want some flexibility and mobility as well. So everything up and in, shoulders down. Lovely. Arm curls, everybody. So I think it was 3 sets of those 6 exercises. We have double arm row now. So get your chair, seat, stable chair ready. Maybe angle your camera a little bit more for a medium height rather than standing up, so I can see it on the floor. You may want to go on the floor for the plank, or you may not. It's entirely up to you. We'll have a look at that. So we've got double arm row, and we've got a seated twist, and we have a balance exercise. Oh, you will be standing up again, but that's balancing, that's okay. And we will be on the floor planking. So take your toughest band or 2. I would have a couple. Have a sit down and pop your bands around your feet, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. If you have only weights or bags of sugar or lots of cans in a bag, plastic bag to make some weights, I'll show you in a minute what you can do with that. So most of you got resistance bands, chest up, shoulders down, squeezing those elbows back, sitting up nice and straight, leaning back slightly, tummy nice and firm, looking nice and straight, straighten those arms, really bend, straighten those arms, really bend, straighten those arms, really bend. Keep that going. Those of you who've got weights or anything, you can lean on your bench and do your 15 on the one arm, 15 on the other. Keep your elbow tucked in, leaning on your thigh. It's a bench, one side and then the other. So everything up and in, shoulders down. I think it's easier with the bands. Keep that going. Elbows, pelvis, shoulders down. Keep breathing. The double arm row. Keep those shoulders down. Keep everything going. Excellent, excellent. No bands, Tony. We'll have to get you some bands. Oh, we need to get you some new bands. The double arm row, everybody. Everything up and in. Squeeze those abs, shoulders down. I can see some shoulders up. Get those shoulders down. Oh, and Jane M, we need to get you sorted out as well. Come and see me at a distance. Okay, have a little rest there. We are sitting to have a little sis, because it's very important to do this rowing exercise with the back and the biceps. Okay, so tummy exercise, leaning back, hands on the shoulders, elbows down, twisting. And only lean back as far as you feel comfortable. You should feel the stomach engaging here. The waist engaging, it will also be the sides and back a little bit, but you don't want to feel it in your lower back. Feel it in your lower back, sit up straighter. You don't want to feel it down here in the lower back. You feel it mostly here. So twisting, and only twist as far as you feel comfortable. If you want to make that even tougher and your back is good, you're not sure about your back, do not do this one. If your back is good, have a little twist on the floor. So tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, leaning back as far as you can. Tummy nice and firm. Squeeze those abs. Keep the shoulders down. Keep that going. Draw those abs in. Nice and strong. You're leaning back as far as you can, but only if you can just feel it in the stomach here. You need to sit up a bit straighter because you feel the back too much. And do that. Sit up straighter. But sit up if you feel it on your back. Sitting on the floor here. It's quite common to feel it in the lower back, just sitting like this. So sitting up on the chair is good. All right, that's your time up. That one, right, we're not standing up again, everybody. But don't worry, if I can just see you from the chest or waist down, that's fine. Standing, now I'd like you to stand on the leg that you think you've had more injuries with. I have more of a problem with my right leg, so I'm on my right leg. So those of you who have a recent injury on the foot, ankle, knee, anything, stand on the leg you think is not as strong as the other one, usually because it's had some sort of injury. So standing on that not so good leg. So just stand on that one, belly in, shoulders down, holding. Time us for further 15 seconds because I'm sure you've done quite a number of seconds already. So you should feel the thigh working, ankles, foot, lower leg, maybe the hips and buttocks working as well. And a few more seconds, tummy nice and firm, shoulders down. But notice how that feels on that one leg. Okay, swap to the other one. Now, the other leg should be your better leg. So if you've chosen the correct one, or if you've chosen the weaker one first, this one should be better, a bit more stable. Yeah, you're looking like rocks, stones, nice and still. Yes, very good. Hardly any movement at all. Oh, just a couple of people doing their hair. Tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Got another 5 more seconds on that better side. And notice how that feels. Do you notice that is easier, everybody? Yes? Yes? So go back to your not so easy leg. So go back to the other one, or the one that you've discovered is not as stable and as secure. So the one that's a bit more wobbly, go back to that. We're going to do 2 lots on the not so good one, because we want to increase that strength and stability on the not so good side. So we need to do a little more extra on this not so good side. So draw the belly in, shoulders relaxed, breathing, enjoy the calm. Or if you close your eyes, that's another exercise. That's another one. Have a rest there, guys. Okay, plank. We'll come back to that one. Plank. Now, if you can do this on the floor, if you're not so sure about the plank, do it on the bench or chair like this, tummy nice and firm. If you're not sure about your shoulders back, and if you haven't done the plank for a little while, do this one on your chair or bench. If you can do it on the floor, those of you know all about the plank, you can do the easier version, elbows and knees, elbows and pelvis, or you could do that full plank version, knees up, tummy nice and firm. Pop your knees down anytime you feel, and if you've got a particularly bad back and prefer to do the hands and knees, you can do this as well. Shoulders down, draw that belly up, shoulders down. That's the easier one. Easiest one, shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. Harder with your knees and hands, or knees and elbows, pelvis, tummy nice and firm. Full plank if you can, just hold, nice straight plank, head nice and straight, shoulders down, not shoulders up like this, shoulders down, draw the belly in, bottom in, none of this going on, bottom tucked under, belly in, breathing, pop those knees down. If you feel you're good for another 10 seconds, everybody. Keep everything up and in, shoulders down. Breathe. Good. Keep breathing. Yes, pop those knees down. If you feel it in your lower back or neck, shoulders or anything. Hips a bit higher, Sarah. That's better. A bit higher again. That's it. Belly in more. Good. You should feel that stomach more. Good. Have a little rest. Good. Good. Have a little rest from that one. We'll come back to that. So back to the double arm row with your band. So with your bands or your weights, whatever you've got, or weights, bent over row or this seated double arm row, please come and get your bands from me or order some. Very important to work the back of the shoulders. A very good postural exercise, this one. So keep chest up, shoulders down, belly in. So working the back muscles, back of the shoulders and the biceps. Biceps aren't postural, but chest up, shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Everything up and in. Straighten those arms. Squeeze those elbows back as far as you can. Squeeze between the shoulders. Everything up and in. Keep that going. So really squeezing. Keeping the elbows in, not elbows out. That's another exercise. We'll just do the elbows in at this time. So really straighten those arms. Squeeze those elbows back. Everything up and in. Nice long neck. Don't let those shoulders come up. Keep those shoulders down. Let me have a little look. Good. Yes. Well done. Keep abs in. Keep breathing. Are you all breathing, everybody? Very good, Lydia. Make sure it's securely around your feet, that band. They're not going to ping off. I'll say it one more time. Get your bands from me or order some. That's your one of your first jobs today after this session. Keep the shoulders down. Tummy nice and firm. Squeeze that. Time's up there. Well done, everybody. Seated twist. So you're seated on the floor or bench, hands on the shoulders, twisting one way. Sit up nice and straight if you're not sure about your back. If your back is, if you know your back is better and you can lean back and use the stomach a bit more. These core muscles are down here. Tummy nice and firm. Twisting as far as you feel comfortable. Relax the shoulders down. It's very tempting to have the shoulders up. Get those shoulders down. Tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Squeeze and breathe. Lovely. You should feel that waist working. Keep everything up and in. Those shoulders down. Keep breathing. Let me have a little look. So really draw. Imagine you've got a belt around your waist. Everything's drawing up and in. Draw that belly in through to the spine. Really squeeze and breathe. You've got another 12 seconds. Yeah, sit up straighter. You're not sure. That's it. Draw the belly in. Keep breathing. Shoulder, elbows down. If you don't want to get the shoulders with the elbows up, get the up. Just relax the elbows down. If you do want to work the shoulders as well, get the elbows up. Why not? If your neck is good. Good. Time's up. Well done. You're right there, Marie. Good. Balancing. Okay, so back to balancing. Standing. We'll do something variation on this. So stand on your leg that's a bit more wobbly, not as stable. So stand on your not so good leg. Here we go. And just for a bit of fun, you're going to ankle circle 10 one way of the leg that's up, and then 10 the other way. Do whether you can see what I'm doing with my foot. If I'm balancing, I'm doing ankle circle one way, and then ankle circle 10 and 10. Keep it, and then repeat 10 and 10 one way, and 10 the other. So you don't need to raise your knee that high, leg that high, unless you want to make it harder for yourself. You can. So just ankle circles, and finishing up there. Go the other side. So your better leg with a more stable leg, and again, you're going to do some foot circles. 10 on the ones. Really good to do these mobilizing ankle circles. 10 one way, and then 10 the other with the ankle. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here with my foot. So just to make it more interesting, more challenging, why not? Tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. You've got another 5 seconds on this better leg. Is that right? Your better leg, everybody? Yes? Feel more stable, secure on this one? Yes, no? We've usually got a better leg, doesn't always. And change to the other side. So the not so good leg, back onto the not so good again with the ankle circles. 10 circles one way, 10 circles the other. Keep everything up and in, abs nice and strong. Now you can swap over to the other leg if they're both about the same. So some of you will have legs that are about the same, so you can go to one side and they're both equally as good as the other. Then go to the side now, but stay on this leg If it's not so good, and needs a little more extra working to strengthen it up. 5 more seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Well done. Good. Plank. So you're on a bench or on the floor. The bench, shoulders over the hands, tummy nice and firm, shoulders down. Don't let the hips come down too low here. 1 or 2 of you. Hips here, hips up, bottom tucked under. Not here, but nice and straight. Belly in, bottom in, shoulders down. And on the floor, your backs, your shoulders are good. The stomach's nice and strong to do this on the floor. And do it on the floor. Elbows, pelvis, shoulders down. Squeeze those abs. Elbows and knees, or elbows and feet. Pop the knees down as soon as you feel. If you feel your lower back at all, you must put those knees down. You must make it easier. Draw the belly in stronger. Adjust your hip position. It might be the hips are too low. The tummy nice and firm. We just need to put those knees down. Do the hands and knees and the elbows. They are different, but they are different. And whatever suits you best at this stage. So belly in, bottom in. Keep the shoulders down, head nice and straight, so you're not hyperextending your head like this. Not dropping your head like this. It's a nice straight head. Nice straight head. Very good. Keep that going, guys. You've got another 5 seconds. That's looking better. Shoulders down, tummy nice and get those shoulders down. Abs nice and strong. Hands and knees, Tony, might be better. Have a little rest there. Yeah, and draw the belly up from the ground. Good. Have a rest there. Good. Final set of a couple of them, not all of them. Final set of double arm row, in fact. That's the only one we're doing the final set of. So 3rd and final set of the double arm row. And then we'll have a stretch, everybody. So, double arm row, everything up at ins, working the back muscles, working the biceps. Squeeze the shoulders down. It's quite nice and pleasant warm out here now. Just let the shoulders down, belly in. There's no wind, really nice. Quite calm on the western front, I have to say. Just let the shoulders down. Squeeze those elbows back, straighten the arms. Squeeze those elbows back, straighten the arms. Very good. So belly in, bottom in, well, belly in really. When you're sitting down, squeeze those elbows back, straighten those arms. Squeeze the elbows back, straighten. Really squeezing, breathing, breathe in as you open the chest, breathe out. May not breathe every pull. Generally breathing in as you open the chest. Very good. A few more, everybody. Lovely. How are you all feeling? All right. Oh, some lovely posture, some nice long necks, everybody. Have a rest. Well done. Excellent. Right, we're going to have a stretch. Very good. There's my spot. After saying it's warm, I can feel the cool now that I'm cooling down. So stretching, everybody. Well done. Nice back of arms. So bottom tucked under, belly in. Feel a good stretch. If you can reach over here but if that's not comfortable, you can put the free hand in front, like so, here or here. Feeling a good stretch on your triceps. Depends on the flexibility in your shoulders. Very good. Do you like my fun Christmas leggings, Benji? Change legs. So feel a really good stretch on the back of the arms. Don't arch the back. So belly in, bottom in, knees bent. None of this. No. Belly in, bottom in. Feel a good stretch on the back of the arms there. Excellent. Come down slowly from there. Chest. You might want to pop your hands here, squeeze your elbows together here. Feel a stretch on your chest and biceps. Or you might get a better stretch with the arms up behind, like so. That's entirely up to you. You'll see. So arms up behind or hands here. Squeeze those elbows together there. Keep holding chest up again. No archy backs. So none of this, none of this. So belly in, shoulders down, feel a good stretch. Okay, front of the legs. So you might want to hold on to something, balance, get that knee up, get hold of the back of the trouser leg or the shoe or sock if you can't bend your knee so well. But if you can bend your knee very well, then you get a hold of the front of the shin. Relax that leg completely, belly in, shoulders down, chest up. Really good stretch in front of your hips and thighs. There. And make sure the arm is taking the weight of your leg. So a lovely stretch. Bring that knee in front to save any hamstring cramps here. And just let the knee down there. And again, bring that knee up, secure a grip first, and then relax the leg completely. So the arm taking the weight of your leg completely. So you're relaxing the leg that you're stretching. One's up, the one that you're stretching. Chest up, shoulder down. Hold on to something if you need to. Knees together if you can. Not like this, but knees together if you can. Belly in, shoulders down. Breathe. Really good stretch there in front of the hips and thighs. Excellent. Then that knee in front and gently down. You do the hamstrings. So bending, leaning on your thighs. You may want to sit down for this one. So similarly, leaning forward, straighten one leg. Get your chest up and bottom up behind you. Leaning on the bent leg. This straight leg, toe down, just to emphasize the hamstring here, toe down. If you want to bring the toe up, you get more of a calf. So you want the toe down, more hamstring, which I want to focus on. Chest up, hips up behind, the two different stretches. Both good, but they're different. Toe down, lean as far forward, don't overstretch, don't want any overstretching hamstrings here. Get that tailbone up behind, chest up forward, feel a stretch more on the hamstring. Do bring the toe up, you'll get more calf. Change leg, switch to the other leg. So again, hip up behind, chest up forward, lean on your bent thigh, you're sat down. Again, toe down, chest up, leaning forward, hips up behind, shoulders down, feeling the stretch on hamstrings. Hamstrings, back and thigh here. Leaning chest up, really important to get the toe up, tailbone up. Similarly, sitting down or standing, you can get your ankle just above your knee. And again, chest up, tailbone up. So you've got that chest up, tailbone up. Feel the stretch around the bottom of the thighs. Sat down, holding it there, chest up, shoulders down. Really get the chest up, tailbone up behind you. Feel that lovely stretch around the buttocks. Yes, everybody? Yep. All looking very pixie-like, lovely. Great, great, great. A lovely stretch on the buttocks and thighs. Change the leg to the other leg. So again, chest up, tailbone up behind, leaning forwards, just to feel the stretch. Sitting up nice and straight, bolt upright. Feel that stretch. You just see some little pixie faces and nothing else. Lovely. And some lovely Christmas trees in the background. Beautiful. Very good, everybody. Lovely stretch. Excellent. We need to do the calves. So weight on your front leg, heel down behind. So I've got my right leg, your left leg if you're mirroring me. Take that arm across. So you've got your left leg out behind, right leg here. You've got this left arm across. easing across, ease it in so you can feel the shoulder stretch here. Hopefully you can feel the shoulder stretch. God, these are useful gloves, aren't they? Heel down behind. Make sure the heel is down, not up, down, so you can feel the calf stretch and the shoulder stretch. Hold a few more seconds. And then change legs. So you've got the other one behind, so you've got your right leg behind, that right arm across, easing it in, feel a lovely stretch, shoulder and calf. You've got that heel down, feet nice and straight, not out like this, nice and straight, not out or in, straight, arm across, keep holding, heel down, with a lovely stretch, feet hip width apart as well, not in a straight line. That's quite hard to balance in a straight line. Very good. Lovely stretch there. And I think last but not least is the hip flexors. So weight on the front leg. This time you've got your heel up behind, toe tucked under, weight on this front leg again. Squeeze the hips through. And if you want to get more of a stretch, you might get a bit more of a straddle stride here. Really get that hip through, bottom in, belly in, weight on this front leg, toe tucked under behind, heel up, feel the stretch down the front of the hips and thighs and the groin. Yes, everybody? Yes? Feel it? Anybody with me? Thank you. So feel a good stretch there, and the other leg. Again, feet hip width apart, heel up, squeeze the hips through. You might find it easier to lean on something in front of you as well. That might help to keep the weight forwards. So keeping that toe tucked under to avoid any cramping with the toes being pointed. The toe tucked under, squeeze the hip through, that bottom through, feel that lovely stretch down the front of the hip, thigh. Well done, everybody. I think that's everything. Well done.